first let's create a new form. We're going to create a form called the customer sales follow-up. Alright, this is the workspace. First we'll add a table layout panel. Anything you add into this panel will be published and visible on FloWave portal. Okay, so I'm going to first add the labels, the follow-up reference number, so everything is just drag and drop. It's very easy. You can resize, make it bigger, smaller, change the font. Okay, customer. Get the customer's address. This is the follow-up date. Okay, lastly, I'll add remarks. Okay, so we have follow-up reference number, customer address, follow-up date, and remarks. Okay, so I'm adding a text box for the reference number. Later on, I'll show you how we can auto set the number for this according to date and serial number. So I'm setting it to read only since it will be auto set. Okay, next the text box for customer. So I'm putting in a component called internal reference. This will refer to the existing customer database based on another form. So this is integer. Okay, this will be mandatory. The user will have to enter this. Okay, so here I'll be referring to the supplier form, the existing form, and I'll be pulling the supplier name. Okay, so next is the address of the customer. I'll put in a multi-line text box here. Set to read only. What I'll do is once the user selects the customer name, will also populate the address from the existing database. Okay, so now I'm adding a follow-up date, date time feature. And then multi-line text box for the remarks. Okay, everything is drag and drop and configuring, no coding. Okay, so let me set internal populate so that when the user selects the customer, it will populate the address field. So from the existing database, supplier address, to populate the address target field, add, save. Okay, let's first set the form properties. Okay, so here we have the customer sales follow-up form properties. Let me select the fields for listing. So what happens is when we view this list, we'll show all those columns. Okay, so I'm setting auto number for the reference, follow-up reference number according to year, month, and 4 serial digits. Okay, let's save this. Next, we'll publish it. Publish it now onto FloWave portal. Okay, there we go. The form is done. Next, we'll do a simple process to link to the form. Just a simple 3-state workflow. Okay, so you have all the states here. We'll start with open. Okay, now let me add the end state. Save this. Okay, let me just rename it to completed. So we have open, completed. Okay, let me add void. Okay, so all I have to do to add the actions from state to state is drag and drop from one state to another. That's how easy it is. I'm going to add one more decision state, pending approval. So from open, we'll have pending approval. Okay. So from open, we have the action process to pending approval. From pending approval, we'll have approve to complete. And if it's rejected, we'll go to void. So there you go, our workflow. Let me make it a little bit nice. Okay, let's save it. So this 4-state workflow is linked to our earlier customer sales follow-up form. we've done the form, we've just completed the workflow. So let me show it to you. Okay, let's publish this workflow first. Okay, let me show you our form and workflow is up and running on FloWave portal. So we're logging in to FloWave portal. So we have 4 forms. The last one is our new form. Okay, I've clicked new to create a new form. Alright, there you go. Our new customer sales form. Follow-up reference number is read only. So here I've clicked W and it lists down the customer starting with W. It auto-populates the address. Okay. So here we have the actions from our workflow earlier, process, and from open state, when we select process, it will go to pending approval. So there you go, we've submitted, and current state is at pending approval. So let's look at our pending list. This will list all forms that have not completed the workflow yet. Another way to view that is from our home page. So on the last page we have our latest form. So now it's at pending approval form. We have approve and reject actions. Okay, now after approving it's at a completed state and you can't see it in our pending list anymore. Okay, so it's now in our complete list, our request listing.